Well, I was struggling. I was taking some classes and I'd changed my majors a couple of times and I couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted to take. And a friend of mine told me that they give you credits for your work experience. I said, oh, this sounds great. This is right up my alley. So he talked me into talking to Dr. Ballard, and when I went and spoke to Dr. Ballard, she told me how you would write these papers, and all of a sudden my fears there, writing papers is the worst possible thing I can do. But she convinced me I could do it, and it's the best thing I've ever done.
Oh, awesome.
Well, I was working for a company that I wanted to be a quality engineer, and to be a quality engineer for the company, you had to have a degree. One of their quality engineers hadn't been there half as long as I had, but he had a degree in forestry. I'm thinking, you're kidding me. It's a rubber industry, and he has a degree in forestry, and he's a quality engineer. So I'd actually applied for it, and they told me that, without a degree, we can't let you have the position. So that was my motivation to start back to school, was career change. Oh, it was unbelievable, the stress, the excitement, the fears. I had been in 1981, I had started school and I didn't do very well. And so this was, I started on the BAAS in '98. So, this was a long time, of constant saying that I can't do this, or it's not for me. And then I actually start again, and then when I first started getting it, and Dr. Ballard assisted me and helped me understand that, I can do this. And then it was an excitement, that, hey, this is something I can do. And, I can't say enough about Dr. Ballard and Dr. Green and the efforts that they made to get me where I am today, because without their encouragement, without their support, without their, just a little pat on the back saying, you're going to be okay, just stay focused, I wouldn't have accomplished it and wouldn't be where I'm at today. And so. It was unbelievable. It was like 3 days before the class actually started. I was going to take the IS 390, and I was talking to Dr. Ballard, and she said, I want you to start now. I said, what, now? I was thinking about it a while. She said, no. With classes in 3 days, I go over and sign up, and boom, it's a done deal. Because transcript was at TC, so I had already previously taken classes A&M, so it was just a quick boom, boom, and we was off to the races. Yeah, the 390, which is the backbone of the program, I wrote the first couple of papers and I was, kind of timid and kind of, I don't know what I'm doing and am I doing it right, and I'd go see Dr. Ballard, and I know she got tired of seeing me, and I think she thought I worked for her or something, because every day I was there. But, after I wrote maybe 4 or 5 of them, all of a sudden it just clicked. And by the end of October, I was completely through with all of my writings. And so, once it clicked that this is the way it was supposed to be, and this is the way she wanted it, and after that, it was just, and then the rest of the program was that way. Once you've completed the hard one, the IS 390, once you've completed it and received your credits that you're going to get, it just springboards you. It just really motivates you to go the distance then. And well, that's the unique part about it, is because everybody's not the same. And the way this is set up is it actually allows you to pick out your strengths and to go with that direction. Leadership happened to be my strength, and so I was able to take courses in that. But there was also an opportunity to take the electives, and if you wanted to venture out and find something else, then you were able to do that. So the variety is, to me, the most important feature of the program. That's the best, and the reason I liked them is I could do my homework, I could do whatever I needed to at the time that I wanted to do it. not at the time the teacher said be there, but actually you get to choose what time you want to do your work. Because I could get up early in the morning. I'm an early riser. I get up at 5 o'clock every morning, and so I could get up, get my coffee going, and I could go in there and do my work, and boom, I could be at work by 8 o'clock, and life was great. I mean, then you had all day to do whatever you wanted to do. So. I couldn't believe it. I mean, once they told me that, she went through it and she said, hey, you know, you could do this, and this is how much you can have, and this is how much you'll like to graduate. So you're kidding me. I mean, here's this person that has went from 1981 to 1995 without going to school, and then started back in 95. I got my associate's degree in 98. And I've just been wandering around, you know, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, finally, I could get that many for just writing? Yeah, sign me up. I wanted that. And you know, I mean, with the credit hours I had and the electives that they allowed me to bring in, and you know, I was what they called a short timer then. I could see my degree. And that's what's so great about the BAAS program is if you have the work experience, you can get the credits for it, and it'll springboard you. It'll allow you to get to where you want to be, and it's awesome. But Dr. Ballard and Dr. Green are wonderful, wonderful people. I would not have got my degree without them, and I cannot say enough. And anytime anybody asks me about the BAAS program, the first thing I tell them is the teachers are just tremendous. They're wonderful people. They're caring people. They understand what you're going through, and it helps you. They motivate you. They encourage you. So I would say that Dr. Ballard and Dr. Green are my favorite memories of the program. And but the people that you meet. Each one of them comes from a different occupation. Each one of them comes from a different background. Each one of them comes from a different generation. You know, there may be 10, 20 years, 30 years difference in between me and someone in the class, but we're able to relate to each other because we're going through the same process, going through the same thing. And so Dr. Green, Dr. Ballard, my hat's off to them. They're wonderful, wonderful people. And the BAAS program is a wonderful program. I'd recommend it to anyone that needs a degree, that needs to benefit from an education. And let's face it, if I can do it, I know they can do it. And if they need help, I will help them. There's plenty of people to help them. You know, it's a great program, and like I said, I recommend it to anybody that needs a degree. And I'll go on out on a limb and tell you that I feel like that this is the most important degree at Texas A&M Texarkana. I love Texas A&M Texarkana. I love being able to say that's my school, and I'm homegrown. This is my school. I want more people to go here, and I want more people to be in the BAAS program for the fact that it challenges the community to hire people that are from Texarkana. I mean, what's Texarkana going to be like when Texarkana people hire Texas A&M Texarkana graduates? Let's quit going to other places. Let's start hiring from here. And the only way we can hire from here is to train the people in the way they need to go. And I think the BAAS program is an excellent example and an excellent opportunity for not only Texarkana, but for the workers.